Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just want to say, how many people really have true best friends nowadays?
Honestly, not that many.
And you know what? Our history goes back 20 years.
Yes, it does.
Literally. This year, 20 years. What do you think about that?
I think that's the longest functioning relationship either one of us have had.
Right? So, roll that intro!
I'm a dip slut. What? I'm a dip slut. That's the anthem, yep, that's the anthem. If you's a dip slut, then throw your damn cans up. If you're a slut for dip, you're a fucking dip slut. I'll be packing all these lips, I don't even hit blunts. No spitting necessary, I'ma take it in the gut. Pure definition of a motherfucking dip slut. Packing fucking nukes with my main man, PK Lit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Michigan Dipper and the Polish Outdoorsman back with a brand new video. Thankfully, you got over this some kind of virus.
It was touch and go there for a while.
You had all the symptoms.
I was snotting my nose out, it seemed like.
Well, you still sound a little nasally, but that's probably all because of
it's
drainage. It's spring, the air's changing.
I have allergies.
But hey, I got two things for you. I poured you a drink.
I see that, thank you.
You got your favorite, SoCo. I got mine, Fireball. But I also got one of my favorites, and maybe yours as well.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Yes, it does. God, I love these things, man.
Those are good.
So you can...
So what's the occasion?
Well, we're going to be talking about, basically how we met. And, this is the longest relationship you and I have been, in a sense.
We've had good ones. We've had bad ones. We've had our ups. We've had our downs.
We've had our downs, definitely.
We've had our fights.
We've had our bitch fits.
We have.
Big time. Thank you, sir. I love these cigars, man. Cannot get any better cigar than the acid.
Did I turn you on?
You turned me onto the cigars because I was never really a cigar kind of guy.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we already discussed in previous videos I smoked and started, dipping tobacco and whatnot, but you were the first one that really got me to smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
I mean, a real cigar, not those little Swisher Sweet, candy cigarette cigars, whatever the hell you want to call them. Thank you.
So, when did our friendship actually start? My memory is your freshman year.
It would have been my freshman year, and it would have been, what, your junior?
Sophomore. I was
really?
only one grade ahead.
Okay, that's right. Why do I always think you're...
We had this, it was the seminar study hall class.
Yep, with Mr. Doty.
Yep. And that's...
And we didn't, and the thing is, just becoming a freshman, kind of scared, because, high school then was,
right.
Just like today, it's scary. You go from 8th to 9th.
Right, you go from being the big dog out of 3 grades, now you're the small dog.
Or you're the small fish in a big pond.
Yeah.
But no, I remember we were sitting in Mr. Doty's class, and I don't know what the hell prompted us to talk.
Well, it was you and Ken.
Oh yeah, good old Ken.
I don't want to use last names just in case, but...
Well, we can always...
But I mean, you two were like in the back corner, kind of doing your own thing. I was up front.
I want to say we were talking about wrestling that day, weren't we?
That's what got us together, because what was the big guy with glasses? What was his name?
Oh, God, I can...
Chad.
Because he always wore a Skid Row t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of liked to horn in on everybody's conversations.
Well,
And he liked wrestling too.
But no, that was one of our main things, is we liked wrestling.
Because I remember...
Because back then, that was what, 97? That was the start of the Attitude Era.
Pretty much. Because I remember when I was a kid, Hulk Hogan was my guy. Say your prayers, eat your vitamins, 24-inch pythons. But...
See, mine was The Undertaker.
After so long, I stopped liking wrestling.
Oh, me too.
I had a hard time with it.
But no, I remember we got talking about wrestling. And then it was just like that's all we would ever talk about. And then, as our relationship kind of grew, I remember we went to the Joe Louis Arena. I remember you sat me with your sister.
That was
in the
was,
nosebleeds.
that-
And you were dating some gal at the time, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at the time. That one would have been my who.
We're not
became-
mentioning names.
Who she became my fiance after high school.
Right.
Till I found out she was cheating on
Well, you know, it's
me.
kind of like the Jerry Springer show.
But
Not here, though.
but yeah, we met in high school, your freshman year, and I heard you guys jabber jawing about your wrestling and everything, and I kind of tuned into it a little bit. And you're the one that suggested to me Stone Cold Steve Austin because you were wearing a Stone Cold shirt.
Yep. And, man, I wore that thing till it was ragged.
Oh, me too. When I started collecting a little behind you.
Yeah.
But no, once I watched Stone Cold, that was what we.
Well,
bonded
the thing
over.
was, is
So Stone Cold, if you're watching, we have you to thank for having the longest relationship that either one of us have
and
ever
I
had.
can thank him for my end of the video catchphrase. If I don't see you around, I'll see you around. Here,
Was that where that came
that's
from?
where it came from.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Because I'll have to show you a clip one of these days. But yeah, he says, yeah, well, you know, if I don't see you around, I'll see you around. Here, and I says,
Huh.
yeah, you know, when you're first making videos,
Yeah.
you know, you don't really think about that, but you know, but no, I mean that was a cool deal, you know, like how we got to, you know, really bond, you know, just become friends.
You were part of that. You were doing the backyard wrestling
Yeah.
thing.
And that's why my back is killing me, my knees are killing me. I'm an old cripple now.
And then we both got the same dishwashing job at a restaurant right here in town. And we started our own hardcore wrestling group for dumpster wrestling.
Yep. Man,
Which,
those-
by the way, if my memory serves, I'm still the reigning heavyweight champ of that.
yeah, because you like power bomb me or something into a bunch of boxes off the dumpster.
Oh my God. It was, it was for the tournament that we had to become the champion. And it boiled down to you and me, ironically. Out of the, was there 4 or 6 other guys?
I
that
think
were
there
in
was
it?
like 6 of us.
And you and me, we got up on the dumpster. The one lid was closed, the half lid was closed or open, and we were up there messing with each other, grappling. And all I remember was you did something that pissed me off.
I probably hit you for real, like a shoot.
Something, and I just remember picking you up. I don't know if it was a power bomb or if it was a choke slam, but I just picked you up.
No,
and
it was a power bomb.
I went down partway with you into the boxes, into the dumpster. Woo! And then I did an elbow drop on you in the dumpster.
Yep.
I climbed out, and you stayed in there for about 15 minutes.
Well, I mean,
Which I think that counted as a TKO. at that
TKO.
point.
But I mean,
But
you know, we did a lot.
that was we got ourselves in a little bit of trouble that night too. We almost
yeah.
lost our jobs.
Well, I eventually lost my job there.
How
But
you quit?
no, I got fired there.
Oh, I did not.
I was throwing plates out back.
Oh.
Yeah. There was 2 other guys, like somebody ratted. I knew we had cameras out there, but you know, what do you expect?
You were a
we
kid.
We were 16.
Yeah.
You know, you were 17, beating the crap out of me. You know, you bully.
Yeah, bully. As I recall, you gave me a few good licks though over the years.
Still to this day. But that's, you know, I mean, you got to figure when we were in the restaurant gig, that was the first time I was ever introduced to the cabin.
Yep.
You know, and, you know, now that's like my second home for going on vacation,
Mm-hmm.
which is,
We do fishing up there. We campfires. We do
our catfishing.
catfishing. Now it's our
Our-
headquarters for deer camp.
Yep. I've always been there for you, and you've always been there for me. So, you know, that's cat's ass.
It is. I
But,
mean,
you know, that's, with any relationship, you're always going to have some sort of disagreement. I mean, how many times do we disagree on politics? And even though
quite a few.
we're, you know, labeled as the same party,
Mm-hmm.
but that's okay.
We still disagree.
Moist.
Mm-hmm.
That should be like a common word on this
Now,
channel.
we were almost inseparable in high school. We did
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. Joe Louis Arena,
Oh, man.
Nationwide Arena down in Ohio. I remember
Yeah.
I talked my dad into going down there with us for that one
Yeah.
because we needed his truck.
Well, and that's the thing is, like, I didn't even have a learner's permit,
Mhm.
or I wasn't even going through driver's training then.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I didn't even get my license till I was 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and the thing is like, why would I need my license. I lived at home with my mom.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Right,
everything
right
was
in town. Everything was right there.
walking distance.
Whereas I was up the road.
Well, yeah, you
Or
were.
in country.
I mean, literally from like the house to yours is probably 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you're going 70 or 80. I mean, I've always lived in sort of a subdivision type. I mean, I wouldn't even really call this like a subdivision.
No, but
But-
you know, it works.
It works. I mean, neighbors are quiet. They're nice. Can't really complain.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I graduated. I had a hard time keeping in touch with a lot of my friends from high school at that point. I lost touch with you. I lost touch with Nick. I lost touch with Chris.
And then it seemed like we all just kind of came back together.
Yeah. I got back in touch with Nick and Chris after a couple of years. Found out that they never really lost touch. They stayed together, but they were in your age group. So they were still 1 year behind me.
Well, the thing is, me and Nick are we're the same
Same
age.
age. Yep.
Chris is maybe
He's still the same age. He's just
Is he?
bigger than all of us.
it's his hands.
He's a freaking ape. He's got these hands that,
I bet you any money, like a hard-boiled egg is probably the size of his ring finger.
he's a
I'm,
big guy.
I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
a big guy. Love you, Chris, but you're a big guy.
big guy.
Big.
Christ, he couldn't even wear my ring as a pinky ring.
No, he couldn't.
Maybe a toe ring.
Maybe.
His little
His
toe.
little toe. It's but a penny toe. But now, how did that work? We lost track. I lost track with you for a long time. You went through some stuff. Your mom passed away.
My mom passed away.
You
Then
you ended
I
up
got-
having kids.
had kids and married, and then that went.
All right, so we lost touch.
We did lose touch for a while.
As luck would have it, or fate in this
Fate.
case, it turned out both our kids were the same age. Both our kids were in the same school.
Different
Both our
class.
kids were in the same kindergarten class.
That's okay. They were.
And we found all this out because you were walking out of your teacher conference as I
No,
was walking in.
no, you're wrong on that. The night of the orientation, I come walking up. You were in line, maybe a couple people ahead of me.
Is that what orientation?
Yeah, it was orientation
Okay,
night.
orientation.
And you looked at me, I looked at you, I don't know who spoke first, and we just started having a conversation going like, holy shit, long time no see.
It was.
It was almost like we picked up our last conversation.
Basically, and come to find out, our kids were already friends.
Yeah.
That was the best part about the whole thing.
Like, what are the chances of that? And 15 years later, they're still best friends.
They're still best friends. We haven't lost touch since.
I stood in your wedding,
Mhm.
you're standing in mine, and it's like, man,
And
it's like,
it's working out. We've been basically inseparable since.
and I
With
know,
the exception of one or two of our little spats.
and I know your wife and my soon-to-be wife, it's like,
They talk on occasion. They get along, so that's great.
that's a good thing.
That's awesome.
They probably can't stand some of the shit that we do.
My wife thinks some of this stuff that we do is just completely ridiculous. She despises it. She can't understand it. But yet, she still lets me come over.
Well,
Quote unquote, lets me.
well, and the thing is, it's not like we're shooting heroin or, sticking mothballs up our assholes or, killing each other with a Stinger missile and some dental
Yeah.
floss,
We've electrocuted each other a few times.
Yeah, and it's not very fun either,
no,
is
it's
it?
not. Cattle prods are no fun.
When they're 10 meters.
10-meter cattle prod. Forget MIT, they wouldn't touch it with a 10-meter cattle prod.
But no, I mean, we've had such a history, a
Yeah,
legacy.
And we found out that you love dogs, I love dog. My little girl, Little Outdoor Bug, got her Bolt. That
Which
was
was-
her birthday present from me when she turned 6, which was Jerry Lee's
Yeah.
offspring.
Yeah. He was such a whore. He had 3 litters of puppies. I mean, if you think about it, let's see. The first one was like 6. The other one was like 7 or 8. And then the final litter was like 9.
Whoa.
And I don't think he paid child support on any of them.
Oh, that bastard.
Yeah, well, God rest his soul.
Yeah, we love it. Now we fish,
We hunt.
we hunt. I got you into hunting because
I didn't know nothing
you
about
didn't
hunting.
really know about it. So
Yeah.
I kind of got you into that. Turns out you like that. Hanging out in the woods, getting in the mud. We like both of us like that.
I mean, who doesn't like that?
Liberals.
Liberals.
Why?
They probably do stuff that we would not even think that was interesting.
Probably.
But you know, hey, that's okay.
That's okay. To each their own. They can enjoy themselves. We'll enjoy ourselves with a cigar and bullshitting.
Drink.
We got a drink.
Got
Sharp knife.
Bones, Uncle Bob.
Hey, Uncle Bob. They've been actually pretty quiet. They're kind of letting us go this
That's
time.
finally.
Normally they're the peanut gallery heckling both
Oh
of
my
us.
God.
They just won't leave us
You know,
alone.
one of these days, this camera is gonna pick them up.
One of these days, I'm going to turn on night vision motion sensor or something. I'm going to get them both.
Well, I think they're probably getting bored of us by now. I mean,
Very well could be. But anyway, that's the origins of Michigan Dipper,
and
Polish Outdoorsman.
So,
But,
hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit. You know, kind of like the history between us, because I did get a few comments. You know, asking like, "Hey man, like, what's the deal with you and this guy? Like, he's never been here before."
no,
And
just
he's-
getting into it.
He's kind of, you know, always been behind the scenes in some ways, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So
Different ideas and stuff like that. Now I'm actually
involved.
I'm
full
trying
time.
to get my own channel going, trying to figure out what we can do with stuff and see what happens.
So basically, you know, it's been a good 20 years. Let's plan on for another good 20 years.
I could go for that.
So, cheers.
Cheers. So if we don't see you around,
We'll see you around here